All right. Let's start. Let's just start with breathing. Just kind of arrive. In case anybody was holding their breath, you gotta remember to breathe, right? So let's just put our hands over our belly button and in through the nose, out through the mouth or nose. Feel your diaphragm kind of expanding down into your kind of organ cavity area. And that expanding down pushes out the belly. So that's how you know that you're breathing deeper, is that you're allowing your diaphragm to expand down in, and on the exhale, it comes back up. Most of the blood oxygen exchange in your lungs happens at the bottom of your lungs. So that's also why it's important to breathe deeply. Just good reminder. Check in with your breath throughout the day. Take a few deep breaths. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of a warm up that, we're going to be practicing getting up on our toes and kind of allowing ourselves to bang down. So this might not be right for everybody. It's good for you. So you just kind of like go and fall down in a way. And maybe if you're having knee trouble or back, or while you're doing it, you're like, this doesn't feel good, then maybe just kind of maybe bounce or kind of shake out. But if it feels okay, and you could even just do the arm part. On the inhale, bring your arms up, and on the exhale, and think of maybe there's something that's been annoying you. Maybe your neighbors are jerks. And so take whatever's annoying you and give it to the earth. Let the earth take care of it. The earth can compost anything, can compost something that's rotten to the core and make it into a beautiful apple tree, right? So we're just inhale and exhale. And then we're strengthening our feet, strengthening our calves, giving our bones a little shake. All right. Whose keys are those on that chair? Because I don't think anyone's there. All right, there you go. There's an empty chair. All right. Woo. Slow. Let that go. All right. Now we'll do a little knocking on the door of life. So our feet are planted. You can have a little hips distance apart. And let your arms knock on your lower back and your belly, on the waist. And we'll come up to the chest. And right underneath the shoulder is a little divot. Our lung points. Help stimulate our immune system. Take nice deep breaths. And now we'll do on top of the trapezius muscle. I'm always so proud of myself for remembering that one. All right. See, we're all proud of ourselves. We're all patting ourselves on the back. And then we'll come back to the chest. Back to the waist. And then water waves, where we just let our hands glide through the air, twisting at the waist, feeling the air in between our fingers. Nice deep breath. And we'll just slow it down into the middle and maybe just take a second to check in with our body. How are we feeling? Just that little bit of warm up. Maybe you feel tingling in your fingers. Maybe you feel a bit more relaxed. Let's do spinal cord breathing. Inhale, exhale. So on the inhale, like shoulder blades go on your back and try to pull them together. And then the exhale, curve your back like a C. This one's so good throughout the day. Just do a few of these with your breath. They're great. You can do them in a chair, no problem. Okay. Whew. Shake that out. And let's do, the next one was the pump. And it's very similar to the one we were just doing, except we're not going on our toes. And you're just bending at the knees, letting your arms just kind of fall down, and the momentum goes behind you. And there's a little bit of a double bounce in your knees. So exhale, you bend, you straighten, you bend, you come back up. Bend, straighten, bend, up, bend, straighten, up. Now you just maybe try it a little faster if that's feeling good. Again, releasing tension in this beginning part, warming our body up. We'll slow that down. Shake out your feet a little bit. Okay, I think this one's kind of cool. It's called the meridian stretch. And so we're going to go through several movements that tries to get all the major meridian lines. And the first one's called the arrow. Let me see if I can get them all in one. Okay. So the arrow, you do like your finger like this. And on the inhale, you kind of could do a back bend a little. Exhale, you squat as low as you want to. Hey, come on in. Inhale, do a back bend. Exhale, squat. Hand comes on the back of your neck. If you don't need a chair, you can move it out of your way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This next one will inhale and then let your hands separate, swan dive to a forward fold. Can bend your knees, let your belly rest on your knees. Let your the backs of your shoulder blades relax, let your neck relax, let your head hang down. And let the hamstrings stretch out. And then you're going to bend your knees and interlock your fingers and gently roll up. And then your hands are going to rotate up above you and come up onto your toes if you want. Try for as long as you can. Raising the bubbling spring, then bring your feet down and then lean to one side. Take a breath. Come in the middle. Lean to the other side. Come back to the middle. And then you let your hands come down to spread the feathers, which again, your hands are out to the side. And you let your left ear on your left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. And then you take your chin down to your chest and up to the sky. So let your ear rest over to your shoulder where it's comfortable, and then gently rotate your chin down to your chest and up to the sky while you're breathing nice and slow. And now we're going to roll our chin to our center of our chest, ear to the other side, so your right ear on your right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. Let that stretch out. Let your shoulder blade fall to the earth, be pulled down while your ears over to your shoulder, and then rotate your chin down to the chest and up to the sky. And then we're going to roll our chin down to the middle. Let your arms loose a little bit. Shake that out. And then just take your fingers like beaks and now put those to the side. And then we'll do the left ear to left shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then chin down to the chest and up to the sky. Kind of bring in the wrists, bend them in so that almost like the beak's trying to touch the forearm, and your wrist, the bent part, is going towards the earth. Just if that feels good, that might give you a little more stretch if you need it. And then we're going to roll our chin down to the middle, to the other side. Take a breath in the middle. And then chin to the chest and up to the sky. Then we'll let our arms go. Roll your chin to the middle. Shake out your arms. Let me just take a second to feel if you feel kind of a rush of energy into your hands. I think maybe somebody's phone is beeping. You would turn it down? All right. Maybe just shake that out a little bit. And then let's do a little bit of lunge and flow. So this one's it's also the 5 meridian stretch, but one area we're going to stretch is kind of our legs. So we're going to be in like a forward lunge like this. So if you need a chair beside you to hold on in case, and we're not going to do it yet, but I just wanted you to see. So that's what we will be doing. So we'll start with the arrow again. We'll just do a couple. So inhale, exhale, squat down. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now we'll take our hands to our chest and then take your right leg out in front, and you can play with how big your lunge is. So if you want to work a little more on strength, and then you go pretty wide, and then if it's enough of a workout for you, you can go narrower, or if you just want to be more relaxed, then keep it pretty narrow. Okay, so always can modify to work with your body. And then we're just going to inhale and our hands up, and you straighten that front leg. Exhale, you come back to the lunge and bend your back knee to get more of a stretch like you get it through the thigh there. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the back knee like you're trying to put it down if you want. Try it out, and if it works, you can do it. If it doesn't, then do something different. And this last one is going to be a balance. So we'll do one more. Now keep your arms up and then do a lunge and keep that back leg kind of straight knee. Straight on the back, yeah. Okay, and then put your hands on that front knee and bring your back foot up. Let's take a breath. Yeah, we're going to do the other side. We're going to catch our breath for a second. Okay, now that's your right leg is going back. If you did the mirror image of me. Okay, or whichever one you didn't do. Prayer position. And then inhale, straighten that front knee, reach to the sky. Exhale, prayer. And remember to bend the back leg if you want. You can try that. Get a stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're saying, please help me do this pose. Right? Help me. Thank you for allowing me to do this. Yes. Okay, inhale, straight leg, and then go into this lunge with the straight leg in the back and hold your arms up. We'll just hold that for a second. And then put your hands on your front leg and bring your back leg up. Woo! We'll do a catch our breath here for a second. And then let's do a forward fold. Stretch. You can bend your knees, rest your belly on your knees. Let your head be pulled down by gravity. Then you can play with straightening your knees to get a bit more stretch. That feels good. Bend your knees, interlock your fingers and roll up. And hands up overhead, palms facing the sky, up on your toes, raise the bubbling spring. Let them heels down, stretch to one side. Come to the middle, stretch to the other side. Come to the middle. And this time, hold your hands out straight from your shoulders if you can. It's a little more intense, so you can lower them. That's better for you. And then left ear to left shoulder. And then chin to the chest and sky. Push with the palms of your hands. Push like you're in between two walls. Roll your chin down to your chest to the other side. Nice deep breath. Chin to the chest and sky. Chin to the middle. Let your arms down for a second. Shake them out. Now we got to do the beak way. Fingers together. Up at the shoulder if you can. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to the chest and sky. Bend that beak like the beak's trying to peck on your forearms. Straighten your elbows if you can. Then roll your chin down the middle to the other side. Standing straight up and down, just leaning the ear to the shoulder. Chin to the chest and sky. And then roll your chin to the middle, let your arms come down, shake them out. And see quickly if you can let them just be in front of you and notice that energy flow in your arms. Kind of. Yeah. The blood's got a lot of energy in it. All right. Whew, that went fast, y'all. Let's shake it out a little bit. This is a great one to do. Another great one that you could just do by itself anytime. Nice deep breath and inhale. One more. Shake out your feet. Do a little side to side. Okay. Let's open the flow to the 6 directions. We'll do a nice little flow here. So feet are about hips distance apart, pointing forward if you can. Knees are slightly bent, a little bit bouncy. Hips over your feet, over probably more the heel part. And shoulders over the hips, and then feeling like you're suspended from the sky. There's a hook in the crown of your head, pulled up, so that you can feel that nice lengthening in your spine, like the vertebrae are like little pearls, and you have some space in between each one. See if you can get that feeling by letting your hips kind of drop down, your lower back relaxes, and it just like your pelvis kind of drops while your head's being suspended up. Then your arms are like kind of like they're hanging off a hanger. And you can also imagine like a marionette puppet. You have strings on your wrists, maybe strings on your elbows, although your elbows stay pretty kind of low, lower than your wrists. Okay, on the inhale, it's like the wrists are getting pulled up, and then you kind of bend your elbows more. It brings your hands closer to your body. Exhale, release down. Inhale. The wrists are just rising up like they're on water. The water's coming in and the water's going out. Your hands are resting on water. Inhale. The tide comes in and lifts them up. The tide goes out and they fall down like leaves. Inhale. Try to notice if your shoulders, can you keep them relaxed? Can you keep the back of your neck relaxed? Breathe slowly. The movement lasts your entire inhale. Pause and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll add the other directions. Inhale. Now your hands are at your shoulders, right in front of your shoulders. Push forward. Like you're pushing a car. Then inhale, pull back. And then we're going to go out to the side. Open your peripheral vision. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, float down. And inhale. Hands in front of the chest. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale out to the side. Inhale. Down through the body. Last one. And we'll interlock our hands in front of our belly button. Bring our feet closer together. And then just allow yourself to rock and sway like bamboo in the wind. Or you just try to let go of your need to try to control your body and let the energy kind of move. Like a river kind of hitting the banks on either side. Nice deep breathing. Let's just maybe bend over and let's give our knees a little massage. Just do a circle in front. Do the circle behind the knees. Give your thighs, rub the thighs. Rub wherever it hurts. That's everywhere, right? Okay. Thank you guys so much. All right. Yay. Oh, that's okay.